scrape it up, and then if you want, you can make it up. Take it up, drop it back down so you shake it up. Scrape it up, and then if you want, you can make it up. Take it up, drop it back down so you shake it up. I'm always first, that's crazy. My future never been hazy. I'm gonna pop it till I drop, cause I ain't dropping Miss Daisy. I'm always first, that's crazy. My future never been hazy. I got a boast, I move like a ghost. Give them that Patrick Swayze's. All of them lost, they knew the cost. I chase them down, I'm the boss. Up in a circle, hitting that purple. If that don't work, maybe a Perk or Madison High. That is the spot where I get paid every raise. Sign on my checks with a big X, then get up out of my space. I'm always first, that's crazy. My future never been hazy. All of my shit, always legit, it's just what my mama gave me. I'm always first, that's crazy. My future never been hazy. Call it a win, once I begin, I'ma do it for my baby. Running back, watch out cause I'm on the attack. Passing by, it's easy, I'm not gonna lie. Running back, watch out cause I'm on the attack. Passing by, it's easy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. I am the one, hot like the sun, winning the races that pay me. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. Hitting the throttle, popping the bottle, pour it on top of like gravy. It's never a cap, winning the snap, and no one got nothing to say. I'm in every place, taking every race, nobody can get in my way. Tapping the brake, first to the take, I never knew how to die. Give all the rest, all of my best, all of that takes running dry. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. You think you know how this will go, don't be so goddamn hasty. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. I'll see you there, blood in the air, victory's gonna be tasty. Crazy. My future never been hazy. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy. I'm always first, it's crazy. My future never been hazy.
Need reliable electrical solutions you can count on? The UES group of companies has got you covered. From electrical installations and repairs through to all your compliance and tagging requirements, United Electrical and United Essential Solutions are here to help. Whether it's commercial electrical projects or home renovations, United Electrical can help make it happen. Need to secure your investment with an automatic gate? We can be there from the start of manufacturing right through to the final installation. We even offer excavation services to reduce the need to employ multiple trades. Need to get your electrical equipment tagged to meet compliance? Our United Essential Solutions team are here to help. Appliance tagging, emergency lighting, switchboard inspections, building compliance? Look no further than United Essential. UES Group is 100% Australian owned and operated. We pride ourselves on our customer service and commitment. Visit uestas.com.au or call 1-300-122-598 to learn more, or find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
You think you've got what it takes?
Ladies and gentlemen, ready for countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. Electric word, life that means forever. That's my long time. I'm in attack. It's something else.
2 decades have shaped the world.
Man, this is some of the greatest stuff I've ever heard. Ooh.
These go to 11.
If you love the thrill of racing but hate the risks, then buckle up. Everything Simulated is here to merge adrenaline with absolute safety. In a world where technology meets adrenaline, Everything Simulated is revolutionizing driver training with state-of-the-art simulators. From truck training to the thrill of motorsports, our simulators offer the most realistic experiences across all automotive applications. Gone are the days of endless bookwork and basic drills. Now it's all about hands-on, pulse-pounding action that prepares you for the real deal. Whether you're maneuvering a heavy mining vehicle or racing a high-speed car, our simulators, equipped with cutting-edge technology from leaders like Simrigs and Track Racer, bring every nuance of the drive to life. And talk about making a mark. We're not just building simulators, we're fostering talent. From grassroots motorsports to professional series like the Aussie Outlaw GT3, sponsored by us, Everything Simulated is fueling dreams and careers. Ready to feel the excitement of the racetrack under your fingertips? Connect with us, and let's build your next simulator adventure together. Remember, we support those who support us. Join the Everything Simulated family, and let's race towards the future.
You experience the silence and the serenity But then the suspense builds as you anticipate a field of 600 horsepower V8s dominating on NASCAR ovals. This is the OzOvals V8 Supercar Oval Racing Series. Are you ready?
And we are under green here at Phoenix Raceway. Oh, blown motor. Stick a fork in him, he's done. Oh, a little bit of karma being served up there, I think. Oh, they've taken each other out there across the infield. This is just tragic.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome back to round one of the UES group for the 2026 Season A of the OzOvals V8 Supercar Series, brought to you by our other sponsors, TWR Setups, Everything Simulated, 131 Web Radio Network, Scotch Race Fuels, and broadcast here on Inside Lane Productions. Hope everyone had a good Christmas and New Year, and welcome back. And in the booth tonight, the Everything Simulated booth, we've got myself, Paul Jackson, joining me, none other than James Watson and Kobe Jordan in behind the cameras. So good evening to you boys.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone, and it's nice to finally be back. The off season is done. Now it's time to get back racing. And is there any other track to start the season at? Like, if it's not starting at Daytona, it just doesn't feel right. Albeit these being much different cars, of course, but that sentiment is still the same.
It's become quite a tradition here in most of the Aussie leagues that everything kicks off with Daytona as well. So why not kick it off once again? And Daytona, Super Speedway, what better way to start and mess with championship points than round one?
Yeah, what better way to start off a championship battle than getting nuked in the big one and starting in a big hole?
Well, as we said, hope everyone had a good little break. But time to get down to the serious end. So we have our race picks in the go. So we'll kick off with Kobe anyway, so he can focus on the cameras. But we'll bring you in. Say good day, Kobe.
Good evening, gentlemen, and good evening, viewers. I'm off to a great start already. Look at that. It is great to be back. I'll get out of the way. We'll do this quick. My pick tonight is none other than Matty Raymond, Super Speedway. They don't call it Daytona for nothing. So bring it home for me, Matty. Over to you, boys.
Daytona. That's the first one I've heard of that one. But Mr. Sheen, Mr. Clean, good place to uphold that reputation, being Daytona. James, who's your pick for this evening?
I always tend to pick Cade Donnelly in these races because these races are always chaotic, and Cade always seems to thrive in the chaos. Or get demolished. There's no in between. So hopefully for Cade, it's the former.
Yep, well, it's usually a make or break for old Cade, but yeah, he's definitely looking forward to being back in the sim and behind the wheel again. So hopefully he can bring home the dub for round one. And myself, I did pick Junior for the win tonight, but I had to change my decision when I saw my teammate jump in. I know how much he hates super speedways, as much as I love him, but Barry Neal joining us in the super speedway here in the V8 Supercars. So good to see Barry back in here. Don't know how much he's done with the Gen 3 cars, but hopefully we'll see him out on the 1.5s as well in future races through the season. And we'll get everyone in the chat through tonight to chuck in their votes for who they think will win the Daytona race one, but also chuck in who you think might win the championship. So we'll go through our picks for championship as well. We're only round one kicking off tonight, but long way to go before the championship's crowned. So Kobe, who do you have your money on to take home the championship?
The championship, I think, will go to Andy Barber. We did an AI prediction, not that it's terribly accurate, and it said that Andy's hot tip to win. So after his terrible result last year, heartbreaking result, I've got to give it to Andy. I know he's got it in him.
Yeah, well, you stole my pick there too, because
we can agree.
Andy on that. Well, let's go for 2 out of 3. We'll we'll double up there, and we'll go Andy as well. And yeah, I know he's definitely hungry. A bit disappointed last season. He was there, so he'll definitely want to be there this season, and looking for that redemption.
Where I am gonna be a little different, because you can't all pick the same guy. I think the man who currently holds the number 1 is gonna be keeping it after this season, but honestly, it could go either way. Obviously, last season's championship battle was a slugfest and a unbelievably close slugfest, so it could go either way, and who knows, maybe there could be a third championship combatant. Who knows?
Well, yeah, pretty solid pick there as well, going the championship, the current championship defender, Wellman. We know he's pretty good with these cars, and he's had some good results as well, and yeah, definitely a solid pick there to take home the championship again. So we'll see if he can get that job done. But about to wrap up in qualifying. So Craig Roffey, the previous champ a few seasons ago, back and sitting on top at the moment. So we'll go to a quick ad break, and we'll be back with the starting grid in just a moment.
Need reliable electrical solutions you can count on? The UES group of companies has got you covered. From electrical installations and repairs through to all your compliance and tagging requirements, United Electrical and United Essential Solutions are here to help. Whether it's commercial electrical projects or home renovations, United Electrical can help make it happen. Need to secure your investment with an automatic gate? We can be there from the start of manufacturing right through to the final installation. We even offer excavation services to reduce the need to employ multiple trades. Need to get your electrical equipment tagged to meet compliance? Our United Essential Solutions team are here to help. Appliance tagging, emergency lighting, switchboard inspections, building compliance? Look no further than United Essential. UES Group is 100% Australian-owned and operated. We pride ourselves on our customer service and commitment. Visit uests.com.au or call 1300-122-598 to learn more, or find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Alrighty, welcome back everyone. Thanks for tuning in to round one of the UES Group 2026 Season A. And we've got the Mike Gremlin Barber starting grid up for you. So taking pole position here at Daytona round one is Craig Roffey alongside Troy Davidson. Row 2, we got Adam Malone and Chris Finley. Row 3, Todd Maxfield and Kim Roffey. Row 4, Peter Matson and Andy Barber. And row 5, Gary Wellman, Ryan Barber rounding out the top 10.
And on row 6, we have the 41 of Kay Donnelly and the 61 of Shane Roffey. Row 7 features the 6 of Tom Pritchard and the 85 of Tony Roffey. 222 of Nicholas Walsh and the 7 of Caleb O'Connor on row 8. Row 9 is the 022 of Barry Neal and the 80 of Matty Raymond. Rounding out the top 20 is the 06 of Ruin Phelps and the 992 of Giuseppe Maiolo. 34 of Jacob Dean and the 77 of Daniel Bleen on row 11. And rounding out the field is the 27 of Derek Jacobs and the 016 of Scott McClintock.
Well, 24 cars for round one here at Daytona, so nice little grid there to start off things. And good to see the Roffies back on track, even Chris Finlay returning for the Sim Boys, and new driver there, O'Connor, shout out to him joining. Caleb O'Connor in the number 7.
Absolutely, always good to see a couple returning faces. I imagine it'll be pretty soon before we see a lot of the 1.9 cars back in the series as well.
Yeah, I think we saw Chris Bleakley with his name on the roster there, so wouldn't be surprised if we see him back in on the track soon. So we got 90 laps here at Daytona, so a couple of stops if we go green flag all the way. Of course, we want that big one here at Daytona for round one, just to wipe the whole field out, but I better not say that. I better touch wood on my desk here, but everyone will hate me after round one.
At least wait until like 20 to go or something.
Well, we could have just made the race 20 to go then, couldn't we? But here we go. Pace cars off. Craig Roffey, Troy Davidson. Green flag has dropped, and we're underway for round one of the UES Group 2026 season. No. Don't think things will be too wild in these first few laps.
I feel like we've said that multiple times, and that has immediately turned out to not be the case. But it was a bit of a sketchy start. You could see there was a lot of wheel spin from a few cars. I remember when we did the broadcasted exhibition race here that I competed in, the wheel spin was gnarly. So that is something that we are definitely going to have to keep an eye on if we get any more restarts throughout the night.
Well, Adam Malone given a real good push there to the champ Craig Roffey, and Troy Davidson a little bit stuck on that outside line, dropped into third on the inside. But I think Todd Maxfield there on the outside. A little bit hard with those new sim boys when they're going so fast to work out what colour's what now. But, those paints looking pretty good.
Yeah, it was a lot easier at the older paint schemes, the Tootsie Roll Fruit Chews. You knew exactly who it was. Now you kind of have to squint and stare at the wheel color to figure out who's who.
Yeah, I did just click on that one because Todd Maxfield got those white wheels in the inside lane there a little bit back, and then I did notice that Troy Davison with the red wheels. So I was like, yeah, okay, that's Christopher Finlay up front, though. But on the outside, we got Andy Barber and Ryan Barber pushing their way to the front.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm surprised or not surprised to see these two up here already. We've seen them kind of employ both strategies in similar races. Sometimes they'll chill out for the first, I don't know how long, and then make their move at the end. Sometimes they'll be super aggressive and get all the way to the front ASAP. And clearly they're running the latter strategy. And, to point out some new toys we got, check out the timing tower. We got colors for the manufacturers. Gold is the Chevrolets, and blue is, of course, the Fords.
Well, it's a shame not to see red on the tower there for the old Holdens, but wasn't meant to be. We had to go to those Chev badges. Everyone loved slapping them on their Holdens, so that's the way we went, isn't it?
Yeah, but like Kobe just said in the background, we should be bringing the red back for the Supras when we get it.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. If I don't know when they're scanning the Supra or if they're going to scan it anytime soon. So that will definitely be a bit of a shake-up, and wonder if we'll open that up for a manufacturer change if anyone wants to run that through the season if it does come in.
Interesting. In the background, Kobe was telling us that allegedly they're going to be doing wind tunnel testing over here in the States, which will make it a lot easier to scan. So that means, knowing iRacing, we will either have it immediately or we will have to wait another year and a half before it's actually added to the service. No in-betweens.
Not even like one day, either side?
Oh, my sweet summer child. Soon, TM.
Well, I don't know if anyone, maybe some people on track, anyone tuning in that follows the supercars these days. I know there's a few people that do and a few people that lost interest in it, or quite a bit. But Brad Jones, they have been building their Toyota Supras, and on their Facebook page for Brad Jones Racing, they've been doing quite a lot of videos in comparisons from, you know, running the different manufacturers and going to the Supras, and just how easy it is on changing simple things like a headlight in the front bumper. It's just a one little round globe in the Supra compared to like the whole headlight on the Chev. So it's very simple on those Supras.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how the Supra does, and be really cool when it finally gets out on track. Like, I'm a Ford man through and through, but that Supra is a very nice looking car, I will say.
Well, yeah, I was excited when the Nissan Altima, I think it was, came into the Supercars, but obviously that didn't really last long, so hopefully Supra won't suffer the same fate there. But Shane Roffey currently up front and Matty Ray on the outside there. So bit of a shuffle around here at the front at the moment. A few people popping up the front and dropping back.
Yeah, it's wild because when Kobe kind of zoomed out a little bit, you see the pack right here, and then look at that whole line of single file. Wow. Well, we can see what the prevailing strategy thought is right now.
There you can see the train there from Daniel Blinko in front, so all the carriages all the way up to Shane Roffey.
Meanwhile, everyone right here, they are pulling the banner of the racing. We see Phelps getting shoved to the lead by Jacobs.
That would be Matty Ray. Phelps, he just in behind Derek Jacobs. So.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna blame the...
Oh,
no! Crashing already!
Oh, that's Shane Roffey around. Derek Jacobs rolling backwards. Shane Roffey missing the front bumper, and that tyre, that whole car's just bouncing there at the moment. That right front dragging. I believe he's got a meatball on that car. Matty Ray missing the front bumper on his. But
yeah,
10 laps in. That's our first caution.
Yeah, Matty Ray looked to get through it about as well as you could hope. I'm a bit surprised there isn't more damage on that 80 car, but yeah, that 61, that thing is demolished. It's gonna be a lengthy repair there, needless to say.
Well, let's bring it up for the 131 web radio replay in just a moment, and we'll catch another view on what happened there. Right. Shane Roffey there on the inside, Matty Ray on the outside, Derek Jacobs on the push. And looks like a little bit of a movement there, maybe from Shane coming up high for a block, but that's not where the incident happened.
And I think it's going to be this next time through the front stretch.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
There's the wreck. We just skipped straight to it, and yeah. Trying to make a middle line, maybe. Not sure why. Wouldn't have just stayed on that inside line.
Yeah, didn't get a good look at it, but it kind of looked like both cars just met in the middle. Like both of them were... Because you saw Shane go up from the other line, Matty come down, so it looked like both of them just kind of hit at the same time. Still hard for me to tell from that angle, but it's a weird scenario and not something you would have expected to happen on lap 10. Okay, this is going to be a great look. Yeah, it just looks like the 61's going... They're kind of moving together, and then it looks like they got hooked on the body panels. Like the curves of the Camaros just kind of got hooked together and just brought both of them to the wall.
Unfortunately, Derek Jacobs almost clear, but just got caught in the rear, and big old swerve there for Phelpsy to avoid that as well. So good avoidance there. Most of the field making it through. We might go to a quick ad break, and we'll come back with the race restart.
Need reliable electrical solutions you can count on? The UES group of companies has got you covered. From electrical installations and repairs through to all your compliance and tagging requirements, United Electrical and United Essential Solutions are here to help. Whether it's commercial electrical projects or home renovations, United Electrical can help make it happen. Need to secure your investment with an automatic gate? We can be there from the start of manufacturing right through to the final installation. We even offer excavation services to reduce the need to employ multiple trades. Need to get your electrical equipment tagged to meet compliance? Our United Essential Solutions team are here to help. Appliance tagging, emergency lighting, switchboard inspections, building compliance? Look no further than United Essential. UES Group is 100% Australian owned and operated. We pride ourselves on our customer service and commitment. Visit uestas.com.au or call 1300 122 598 to learn more. Or find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Alrighty, welcome back, everyone. And once again, thanks for tuning in tonight with us. Joining us for round one of the UES Group OzOvals V8 Supercar Series 2026 kickoff. And our first incident there at Daytona. Shane Roffey, Matty Raymond, Derek Jacobs in that one.
Yeah, it really didn't take long for the action to start.
Derek Jacobs still in pit lane there, so even though he didn't get too much damage there, he's left that car in pit lane. So not sure if his night's going to be done. Pace car lights are off. We're about to go green flag racing once again. And there goes the pace car. Andy Barber, Ryan Barber on the front row now to bring us to green. So they're going to time that restart pretty well. And getting a nice jump there. Junior going with him, and already a bit of a gap there. He's going to slot in. So already to the single file, and that outside line's already shut down. Basically back to the sixth car.
Yeah, it got nuked like right off the get-go. Look at that. There's only 3 cars there right now.
And we're going 3 wide. Well, Kim Roffey getting the run up to the front there and going to the inside. And there's Kay Donnelly sticking it out on the outside by himself. Looks like got a little bit of pace there on his own.
Yeah, he's got to get this past right there. Able to drop into an open spot right in front of his teammate. That's good, because otherwise he was going to go way a ways back.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if Kate Donnelly, Todd Maxfield decide to get a bit of momentum going. If those other 2 cars there a bit further back, being Phelps and again one of the Sim boys there, if they can push their way through. I wonder if looks like Kate Donnelly's already decided to pop out and have another crack at Kim at the front. Looks like he's actually got that car clear. So
wow,
he's just motored past Kim.
What a run. For Kate's sake, I hope we can figure out how to do that on the last lap.
Well, if he stays where he is, he won't have to worry about it. He'll just have to worry about everyone else pulling that move. I think Kim's probably just going to drop back a little bit, join the other offies, and maybe link up. Get those team lines working a little bit. Nicholas Walsh joining Kay Donnelly, Todd Maxfield up the front.
Oh, here we go. Here comes Walsh jumping out. Trying to get in front of his teammates here.
I'd say this is going to be a little bit of team play here, getting those bonus points for all the team boys.
Yep. There's DJ back out on track.
Yeah, just spotted that. Quick flick over there.
Meanwhile, you saw a little glimpse of Shane Raffi. That car is still getting repairs. Matty Ray is out on track right now on the lead lap, but he is about 4 seconds behind the next car in front of him. So that 80 car is probably lower than 80%, I'd say at this point. Yep, you see him there in the back. He is driving a modified right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, the weight reduction without a front bumper doesn't equivalent to more speed.
Well, not with that attitude. Just gotta rip off another part of the car.
Lose the.
I don't need this left front wheel.
Lose the boot, lose the spoiler, lose the hood.
Oh.
A little bit of a wall scrape there for Shane Raffi coming out.
Yeah, needless to say, that car is definitely not at 100%. He is doing his best out there.
I'm trying to work out who's the white car there. I'm just trying to work out who that is. That's Peter Matson. It's new paint there for Peter Matson as well.
Yeah, I believe that is Peter's new company he's associated with. Different than the Doogie colors that we got accustomed to from Peter. I will say I'm surprised that that paint scheme with Blackview as a sponsor is a mostly white scheme. Gotta say that might be a little bit of a missed opportunity.
Well, we're gonna play it safe here on that one. We're not gonna talk about that unless we really have to, unless they come on board as a sponsor. But
wow, the Sim Boys continue to control the race right now.
Yeah, another 10 laps down. We're going to see another caution.
I don't know if I want to see a caution or not. That's the thing you always have to ask yourself as a broadcaster whenever we're racing at Daytona or Talladega.
Well, let's give another 68, 69 laps, and then we'll throw the caution.
At the very least, another 50.
That's where we want to see it, isn't it? Those final couple of laps and everyone trying to make the squeeze and make the hole and push through the middle, trying to make those 3 or 4 wide.
I see what you're trying to make me say, and I'm not gonna fall for it, sir. Not this time.
Well, maybe I need to try harder.
Yeah, I'm curious on what the fuel strategy is gonna be right now. I'm fairly certain a lot of cars ended up topping up under that last caution. So, and you can already tell that there's a lot of fuel saving going on throughout this pack. It's pretty much the reason why we're at this humongous single file line. So the question is, how long can they stretch it? I don't believe we have the fuel numbers, so I can't even speculate.
I was going to just take a wild stab at 30, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Being a 90-lap race, I feel like there's a stitch up here somewhere that the last lap is going to be crucial on that fuel number. So I was going to just, chuck it out there at 30 and everyone come home on fumes.
Yeah. But I feel like we'll probably be able to stretch it a few more laps thanks to that caution. And if we continue to run like this, I think the fuel save is going to be prevalent all the way to that final stop. Because I bring this up a lot every time we come to a drafting track such as here, Fontana, Talladega, where the more you can save, especially heading into that final pit stop, is crucial, because the more you save, the less fuel you have to take at that final stop. And you can use that to flip the track position and put you from in the back saving fuel to out in front of everyone, because of the fact that you were able to take a much quicker stop. And I feel like track position in the closing laps is going to be hard to come by, because we're going to see a lot of three-wide racing, probably, knowing everyone here.
Well, we know we had our first caution at 10, so full fuel load. So we'll see when they come in, and that'll give us the idea of what we can get out of a tank. So Nicholas Walsh out front. He's been out there for quite a few laps now, so he'll probably need to be pitting a bit earlier than everyone else.
Yeah, that is the bad thing about leading a lot in a fuel stint, because you're just absolutely just chugging fuel.
Well,
so this is gonna be real bad for Cade if we do get to green flag pit stops. Just look at Peter Madsen. Peter has had enough of the fuel save. He's gone from the back to the front. It's about to challenge for the lead.
And he's done that all on his own too, just using the side draft. I was waiting for the break to bring this up. You beat me there, James. But absolute drive there from Peter Madsen from the back to the front.
Yeah, and it really highlights how much fuel save is going on, because what Peter Madsen was able to do is impossible with everyone going full force. You cannot do that on your own at a plate track. So it really highlights how much everyone is focused on saving fuel. And if you're someone like Peter, who is towards the back, able to save a lot of fuel, you can burn a little bit of that excess and just drive straight to the front.
Using a little bit of draft there from Shane Roffey, but Craig Roffey coming up through the field as well. So he's making his way up to the front as well. And Kate Donnelly just popping out behind.
Yeah, looks like Craig has also had enough of the fuel savers. We're going to be 3 wide for a moment right here. Walsh and Donnelly alongside, able to clear Shane Roffey now.
And Craig Roffey there slotting into the race lead. A little little bit of a battle going on here at the front. So Craig Roffey, Kay Donnelly, Peter Matson. Kay Donnelly popping out, wanting to get to the front, make things interesting here, getting real close there.
Yeah, clearly Cade does not want to ride around at all. He wants to be in the lead no matter what.
Now, looks like Shane's hanging on there, so that car looks pretty good out there now. Got a bit of that damage fixed up.
Yeah, I'd say that car's probably back on full song. Now, all he needs is just a couple yellows to get back on the lead lap. 1 or 2 or 7. You knocked that off. There's brain rot in the production booth, ladies and gentlemen.
Do we spam chat, Cobes? Maybe not. But it looks like Craig Roffey giving Shane the lap back and maybe letting him get a little bit of distance on everyone too. So if there is a caution, he'll be at the front with an extra lap up his sleeve.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised they're letting Shane kind of drive away, because it'd be a huge help to Craig to just sit behind Shane and try to draft a little bit while holding on to the lead.
Well, there's other drivers out there that aren't going to have a bar of that. So Peter Madsen popped out,
right there,
Donnelly, and there they go, put him down another lap. So I wonder how hard Craig will try and protect that lap for his teammate, because every lap will count.
It's like we're starting to get a little racy here towards the middle of the pack. It's like the Fox 1 cars are starting to make their move.
It looks like Andy Barber just slotting in there. So Jacob Dean leading that one with Caleb O'Connor. Debut race there for him as well. From behind. And there's 3 cars out the front here. Peter Matson, Todd Maxfield, Kay Donnelly broken away from the pack.
Yeah, this is a huge advantage now, while everyone was just kind of... I don't know what everyone was doing, but these 3 just caught everyone sleeping, and now they are just walking away.
Well, it is Sunday, so everyone's going for a Sunday drive.
Apparently.
The others out the front are going for a Sunday race.
Yeah, right now this is looking great for them, but I am curious on how this advantage will look after pit stops.
Ooh. Well, Peter Matson coming into pit road, so what are we at? 32, 33 laps there, so that was only 23 laps since the stop. And he's in pit road. Matty Racing and pit lane there as well. So either getting that car fully fixed up before he comes out, or it's parked.
Yeah, I heard him over the in-race chat. Sounded like he was on the verge of blowing up, so that might be night done for the 80, unfortunately.
Unfortunate there. So might even bring him up into the booth while he's in pit lane. Might have a chat with him. I'm guessing I'm going to have to drag him in here.
Apparently.
Let me drag him in here. Matty Ray, you got a copy there?
I got you, mate. How you going?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Had better ones. We'll hang in there, see what happens.
Yeah, walk us through what happened there on lap 10.
Who was it? Was it Shane? Craig?
Shane
One of the
Roffey,
Roffies?
yep.
Shane, was it? Yeah. I was just seeing what the air was doing at the time, sort of thing, and getting closer to him and drafting and moving away and just seeing what the car was sort of doing or capable of. And yeah, like he was coming up slowly, yeah, I could hear something. Crew chief.
Oh no!
We might cut you off there a minute.
Yeah, well, I'll get back to you, Barry.
Cade Donnelly in contact with Todd Maxfield coming into pit lane, and he's spun himself. So
Sim Boys on Sim Boys violence.
give it the old flick spin there, but not what teammates want to be doing.
Yeah, that is. Look at all that damage on Cade's car. That is disastrous. And the Watson curse strikes again.
Well, I was going to say commentator's curse. Oh, yeah, Wiggle coming into pit lane. He managed to pull that one up and come across.
Yeah. They make contact once and then. Oh, what in the world? Did he money shift again? Yeah, it just. How in the. What the. I have no idea how he managed to do that. I am dumbfounded and impressed.
Well, we've got pit limiters, so we can take use of that, which will help prevent standing on the pedal too much. But full train coming out of pit lane here at the moment. But sorry to cut you off there, Matty. Bit of action unfolding on the track.
You blokes are all right. I'm wondering what's going on. Past Walshy, I picked up a spot on him, but that won't last long. Car's still hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, so obviously not the way you wanted race 1 to go. So a little bit unfortunate there, just the contact and a bit of damage.
Yeah, you know, it happens sometimes. Like I said, he just was coming up, and I saw him coming up, and I assumed he was going to stop coming up at a certain point, and we just barely touched, and that was all she wrote. So, yeah, car's pretty hurt, but hopefully if I can get lucky with a couple of yellows or something, we might get back on a lead lap or something at least. We'll see what happens, though.
Yeah, all the best for that, and we'll blame Kobe for the commentator's curse on that one. So that's 2 curses that have unfolded tonight. So
keep going, Kobe. I need a yellow, mate. I need a yellow.
Throw him one. Random yellow thrown in there.
Yeah, that's it.
My fingers
stage racing. Yeah.
Oh, well, we'll let you get back to it. And Sport Rube's out there. Hopefully you can...
Actually, can you do me a favour? Have I got a front bar on this thing?
Well, earlier you didn't. Let me have a look, and it doesn't look like you've got one now. So.
Oh, man. I still got, I don't know, 2.5, maybe 3 minutes left on it. So.
Well, you're supposed to install those pull strings so it detaches and reattaches automatically.
Yeah, I know. I need a magic button or something.
Well, you got a few cars coming up behind you, so yeah, we'll let you concentrate on that one.
Yeah, mate. No worries. Thanks, boys.
Cheers, mate. And don't worry, boys. I'll drag him back there as well.
Yeah, that is weird, because, like, you saw him hit the wall, but he still had it. It was just center punched. And it's gone.
Looks like it's missing there. Coming
out
lane. Maybe his pit crew took it off to do some dent work repairs on it, and
they forgot to put it back.
Well, there it is there. So Maybe it fell off. It doesn't look like it's held on too well.
Oh, there it goes.
It's hanging on by a thread.
There's a bleeping Simboys joke to be made there.
The front fell off.
We'll call that one a bleeping bumper.
Bleeping Simboys repair shop. But meanwhile, so far things are working out great for Matson. He was the first one to bring it in, and he was able to cycle back out to the lead.
Yeah, so 7 laps to go, pitted. Top Maxfield 5, and most of the field there 4. So, yeah, definitely a lot more fuel saving there for the others. Caleb O'Connor up into 3rd, so having a pretty good run there.
Yeah, I've already said this about 100 times already, but if we stay green all the way to that final stop, I am curious on how that's going to work out for Matson, because as having to pit. Oh no! Oh my lord! Oh, I wasn't sure he was gonna have enough space to pull that off. Well, I was gonna say it was a very smart call to hop back in line. Maybe not quite like that, but it is a very good call for him to hop in line and try to get some fuel save going, because as the bigger that delta is from when he's able to pit to when everyone else pits, it's about 4 laps for 3 or 4 laps for most of the pack. So that, when it gets down to the final stop and you're not having to take full fuel, that is going to be a big gap pit time wise. So if he doesn't save and try to close that gap up, he's gonna be hurting track position wise at that final stop. It wouldn't surprise me if he even loses the draft completely. So fuel save to some degree has to be Peter's #1 priority at this point. Just stay as close to the front as you can while trying to use as little throttle as possible. But you see, these two are just starting to walk away now.
Yeah, well, on a rough calculation, he'd pit again at around 79 laps for his final stop. So he'd still have enough there to make it home. Obviously, again, though, the amount of fuel compared to the others that he'd have to put in that tank. But, yeah, just having a little bit of a malfunction there with the tower, but it's back up at the moment. We'll push on.
Yeah, and this car does not fuel all that quickly, so it's gonna be felt, that difference in pit time. Things are starting to heat up a little bit here.
Andy Barber, Tom Pritchard, Craig Roffey on the outside there. Just slotting in front of Ruben. Side draft's getting real close there from Roffey. And a little bit of movement there from the Southern Stars, floating around on the track a little bit.
Yeah, making me nervous a little bit. They're staying connected pretty well, all things considered, but you can lose the draft doing that. They're not in a great position right now. About, I'd say, I think it's about half. It was 6/10. Now they've got it under half a second. They should be all right now, but yeah, they were in the danger zone for a second there.
I saw Phelps there leaving a little bit of a gap just in case anything went south, but Craig Roffey decided to slot into that gap. So he'll probably sit there for a little while until he can see if he can get some help to make a run. And, Derek Jacobs, I think it was, coming back into pit lane.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Jacobs is literally just retired right now, and Kay Donnelly also called it quits. And also, I think Nicholas Walsh might have got himself a black flag on the pit stop because he is almost a lap down right now. 44 seconds off of the lead pack. Yep, there he is. So yeah, not a great round of pit stops for the Sim Boys there.
Well, Todd Maxfield holding strong for the Sim Boys out the front at the moment. Little guys in behind there that want to be leading and want to be up the front there. And you see that outside line starting to come alive there. So you got Shane Roffey a few laps down. You got Phelps there. You got Barry Neal making his way to the front now. Sim Boys are going to be having a meeting after this race for sure. Well, hopefully we can live stream that meeting and see what's said on that one.
Sale tickets. I know I'll have my popcorn ready. As we're 3 wide, here comes Phelps through the middle.
Phelps is almost clear. Thought we might have even almost had a 4 wide pinch then. But, Phelps through, Neal through. Going to slot in as well. Christopher Finlay on the outside there with Scott McClintock in behind him.
Yeah, Barry, that's your pick, Paul. Commentator's curse has already struck 2/3 of the booth. Will we make it a perfect 3 for 3?
Well, if we do, I'm going to blame you for that one now because you've just brought it up.
That's fair.
Well, Scott McClintock to the front now. He's going to lead a lap. Good to see Scotty up the front.
Yeah,
sure,
great run for him.
Not sure how many driver lead changes we've had tonight. We've had a few, so probably say about 6 or 7.
I caught what you did. I almost got away with it without figuring out what you did.
Well, I told my kids that was last year's thing, so and now I'm doing it. So I better stop it.
Anyways, we got a battle for the lead here.
Oh, the chat's suggesting that Kobe goes in undercover for that Sim Boys meeting too. So we're sending you in, Kobe.
Kobe undercover is just gonna be him walking into the meeting with a fake mustache.
Well, I mean, he could.
Well, yeah, you're just gonna put the fake mustache over the real one. It's foolproof.
Does that make it extra bushy?
I'm not touching that one.
The
I feel like that could be slang there for something. Anyways, just got 40 laps to go, folks.
Well, we're over halfway. I was going to say you could get those fake glasses with the big rubber nose or something attached to it.
No, even better. The fake glasses with the springy eyes that just fall up and down.
Well, yeah, over halfway now. So 51 into 90. And single caution, lap 10. So doing well here for Super Speedway. Everything's pretty calm still, single file at the moment. Peter Matson wanting to be back at the front again, side by side there with Scott McClintock. We're not going to quite get that run this time, so no fuel saving there for Scott at the front. Might try and use that draft. Well, I think we'd better go to a quick ad break while we can, and we'll come back with you, catch your breath, have a drink, and yeah, we'll be back with you in just a moment.
Need reliable electrical solutions you can count on? The UES group of companies has got you covered. From electrical installations and repairs through to all your compliance and tagging requirements, United Electrical and United Essential Solutions are here to help. Whether it's commercial electrical projects or home renovations, United Electrical can help make it happen. Need to secure your investment with an automatic gate? We can be there from the start of manufacturing right through to the final installation. We even offer excavation services to reduce the need to employ multiple trades. Need to get your electrical equipment tagged to meet compliance? Our United Essential Solutions team are here to help. Appliance tagging, emergency lighting, switchboard inspections, building compliance. Look no further than United Essential. UES Group is 100% Australian owned and operated. We pride ourselves on our customer service and commitment. Visit uestas.com.au or call 1300 122 598 to learn more. Or find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
And a 4 and a 5. Oh, Kobe stopped. Oh yeah, he thought we were going to keep going there, but welcome back, everyone, and thanks again tuning in tonight for the UES Group OzOvals V8 Supercar Series, round 1 here at Daytona. Peter Matson just taking his next pit stop while we were under caution there, and looks like we'll probably see a couple more drivers maybe in the next couple of laps, I'd say, start to look at pit road there.
Yeah, it definitely caught us off guard at first a little bit, but then the Nicholas Walsh is going to be bringing it in. Yeah, we got a lot more. It's important to remember that we did have that caution on lap 10, which really kind of skewed the fuel number. So 25 laps or so might be the extent of what most are able to go here.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I can see people talking and chat sometimes. It'll pop up and I can't hear them, so we got no on-track comms. So there we go. So a couple more down pit road. Peter Matson chasing hard, try and get on the back of Barry Neal there. And try and utilise a little bit of draft to help himself get back around. Todd versus Cade rivals this season. In-house rivals from team members. Could be an interesting one.
So far, a much calmer pit entry for everyone. No crashing as of yet.
A little bit of damage there on Adam
Yeah.
Maloney's front left. Not sure what happened there. Maybe pit road entry struck. Don't know. So everyone on their way out now.
Whoa, the 34 had himself one heck of a pit entry. That car was all sideways.
Don't know if Barry Neal got that one into pit road or not, or if he was out of the cone, or might have to look at that pit entry.
Yep. Yeah, Dean and Neil both black flags. Woof. And the commentator's curse is 3 for 3. Undefeated, never lost.
We'll check it to the replay. We'll have a look at that that pit road entry there, and just on the grass. So good job not to lose the rear and spin it. So still going to cost him a little bit. Wellman coming back out there, and Wellman in the lead. So Peter Matson a long way back there, and Wellman's got a real good stop here. So
yeah, but look at that. They're going to be coming with a high rate of steam. Wellman jumps out front, but they're just going to slingshot right by.
Yeah, a little bit more pace there. Wellman just not quite up, but he's not going to lose much there. So slots into fourth. Fifth, Ryan Barber just maybe getting him there. So pretty good stop there, though.
Yeah, that's as perfect execution as you could hope for the top 6. Rest of the field with a little bit of work to do. They might be able to catch them back up, only 7/10 behind.
And there's Barry Neal. So might go a lap down unless he can hang on. The strategy for Matson working pretty good at the moment. Like you can get out there, but again, that last stop going to be the one. A few extra seconds in pit road. It's going to make it a little bit harder to try and get back to the front. He's done it with a full tank, but this extra couple of seconds probably send him back a little bit.
Yep. We see them trying to put Neil that one lap down.
If you can stay out of trouble and there is a caution, he'll be the first with a lucky dog. Matty Ray also 1 lap down. Nicholas Walsh a lap down. So 3 potential lucky dog candidates there.
Many people hoping for a caution at this point.
Well, 62 and 90. We'll only need one more stop now. So 1 stop, we'll make it home.
And the big question is going to be, of course, who's going to be able to stretch it for how long?
Well, if we bring up the last stops again for us, we'll see who's going to be in that prime position. Just the last stops there, Cobes. So Peter Matson, 9 laps to go. So Wellman and Caleb O'Connor there looking pretty good with 4 each. So they'll be the 2 that can stretch that the longest. Plenty of people there on 5 laps.
Oh, it sounds like Junior's having force feedback issues.
You don't need to feel the car, do you? Just drive it. And drive the pants off it.
I mean, I suppose if there's any track where theoretically you could get through fine without force feedback, it'd be here. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've done a few super speedways with the old G29 and no feedback, and you get a little bit more movement and floaty and can cause cautions. So it's not nice when you don't have force feedback. You get used to having that.
Yeah, especially here, because like it's already kind of floaty as it is, so just that little bit of drift that you're not able to anticipate because of the lack of feedback, and that births the big one right there.
Peter Matson just sticking it out there on the outside by himself. Harry Neal's still trying to keep that lap. So, doing a good job at the front of the line. Getting the push from Tom Pritchard. And coming up on a couple of cars, lap traffic in front. Hopefully we'll get through this one nice and clean once more. Peter Matson just slotting in there now, so back to a single line train for the most part. Kim Roffey in the back there with Craig Roffey trying to make a second line further back.
Yeah, so far not successful.
Slowly moving up. Coming up onto Wellman. It's getting a bit snaky there at the moment.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I don't know if Peter Matson, if he pops out, that'll be a good time to pop out now. Craig Roffey cutting straight in on Wellman there. Kim Roffey slotting in front of Craig there, so a few positions moved up through the field. Probably set themselves up for the final dash. Tick off a few more positions before the pit stop.
Yeah.
Matson looking at about 6 more laps, I'd say. 6 or 8 laps.
Yeah.
Number between.
Yeah, should probably look at taking one last break before we really get into those final green flag pit stops here.
Well, sounds good there. We better grab a quick drink and we'll be back in a moment.
You think you've got what it takes?
Ladies and gentlemen, ready
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. Electric word, life will be forever. That's my long time. I'm gonna say it's something else.
Man, this is some of the greatest stuff I've ever heard. Ooh.
These go to 11.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Alrighty, welcome back everyone, and back for one more time. 72 laps into 90 now for round one. Here for the UES Group OzOval 2026 launch. So Barry Neal still hanging on to that lead lap. Just things getting a little bit dicey at the front here. Thought we might have had a bit of a moment under caution, a break, but didn't go to a caution. So Peter Madsen there, and I think that's Jacob in behind with Southern Stars out alongside there.
Yeah, the Stars are trying to take advantage of things kind of getting upended with lap cars in the lead pack. Obviously, Neil leading it on the tail end of the lead lap. 34, Jacob Dean also a lap down from pit road penalty.
Yeah, just noticed that one. So, a couple of lap down cars in the mix at the front here, so this could keep things interesting. Then we got Ruben Phelps on board there with a VR view.
And it's important to note that if you're Jacob Dean, you want the caution, but you do not want to be the caution. That goes for Neil and all the rest of the lap cars up here battling with the leaders.
Yes, definitely don't want to put yourself in that position, but we've still got that pit stop to come, so no one's actually taken that final pit stop yet, and there goes Peter Madsen and saying that, peeling off. So, first one to jump there, and looks like a little bit of a lock-up coming into pit lane, but I think he pulled that one up.
Yeah, now I will say the one advantage that Peter... Oh boy!
It's overshot his pit bay. No, it's going to add another second or two.
Yeah. I think we might be putting Peter Madsen in that need a caution club.
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh no! whoa! I reiterate, you want the caution, you don't want to be the caution. Oh my God!
Oh, here it goes!
It is! Oh, he goes
Oh,
back
he's back on.
Oh, and he's hurt. But still no caution to add insult to injury. He was the caution, but not the caution. Oh, and there's the caution.
Yeah, okay. There's definitely going to be some controversy over that one, I think.
Yeah.
Race.
Yeah, see.
Luckily there was a big gap there and just absolutely spared the wall, but yeah, I think could have probably kept that car going.
Wow, knocked the wing off.
Yeah, this little moment here, I think.
Yeah, the butt of the car was just big enough to still be on the racing surface. Well, now that that might have worked out absolutely to perfection for Peter Madsen. He's got his stop done. He gets to stay out, and he should cycle to the lead here.
Yeah. Well, we won't need to lose any time there on needing more fuel or anything. So, yeah, job done. Probably the biggest advantage there. So, and that also work out well for Barry Neal as well, because you stayed on the lead lap there. So he'll find himself at the back, but on the lead at the back of the train this time instead of at the front. So, not sure who got the lucky dog there in all of that. Maybe Nicholas Walsh might get it. So, you could have timed that brake a bit better, couldn't we? We could have had it under caution. What did you go make for a snack there, James?
SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs for a snack. Alrighty. Cool. Well, we'll have a look here. So everyone through pit lane, their final stop, and we'll see how this plays out into position for the restart of the race. Alrighty, well, we're going to be 10-lap dash for the remainder of this race.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Was taking care of some race control duties.
Yep, and I had the littles in my ear going to bed, so I don't think anyone else wanted to hear that. Good timing under caution. So Peter Madsen at the front there. So those pit stops worked out well for him. Craig Roffey up into second. Troy Davidson third. Todd Maxfield fourth. Ruben Phelps. That's your top five there. All sitting in a pretty good spot here. But could come from further back, the race winner, if things get a bit sketchy at the front.
Yeah, this now that all the fuel saving is over, everyone's all bunched up together, probably bored as heck from all the fuel saving. This is gonna get real silly.
Well, now comes the action. No, everyone wants bragging rights, taking home the first win of the season. And it's always a dice game here at Daytona Super Speedway. So, who's going to be the lucky man who will take the win? Ooh-wee. Kobe generous with the 3 green-white checkers, so Peter Matson might need another fuel stop, Kobe. Yep, Giuseppe on the inside there of the top 10. So, yeah, you could come through for a win. Tyson Carey there, maybe it said a Dagger, so not sure about Daytona, but yeah. If we have a few more cautions, Matty Ray might get back on the lead lap and even chuck a win.
Yeah, he might even get all of his damage fixed.
Well, pace car lights are off, so we're gonna go green flag for lap 80. Got to time that moment, time that run. We've got 2 Sim Boys cars there on the second row. Peter Matson going early, so...
Yeah, you saw, once again, a lot of wheel spin from everyone.
There we go. Peter Matson, Craig Roffey, Troy Davidson. So Todd Maxfield, the first one on the outside. Looks like Wellman's coming to play.
Oh, here we go. Our first bit of 3 wide already.
Wide, and that's Andy Barber now behind Wellman. So, Peter Matson right off the track.
Yeah, he was on the apron for a second. Here come the stars.
Three wide, and we still got 9 laps to go. So,
oh boy. Yeah, look at this tandem drafting like we're back in 2011.
here comes the big one. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, this isn't going to be enough right now for those two. The Barbers are going to need a little more help on the outside. Need just a smidge more energy built up for them to really contend right now.
Tom Pritchard's in the background there trying to get through, and Adam Malone, so trying to get the 4 cars up there. They're just not quite able to push through, and Barry Neal on the back there. Ruben Phelps sliding out there, so it's going to give the outside runner a pretty good run now. Actually sliding back in. So it'll be the tow that Tom Pritchard needed, though, to get up to Ryan Barber's bumper. Three wide's illegal. Says who? 3 wide's where the action needs to be. We should have been 3 wide all race.
No kidding. Oh man, look at all that.
Well, everyone doing a pretty good job there, and Todd Maxfield slotting into the front there. Ooh, getting a bit loose too. Woo! Was a sketchy moment. Oh, we're wrecking in the back. Neil's around. Scott McClintock. Scott McClintock, Adam Malone, Shane Roffey.
Well, we knew this was coming.
Oh, yeah. We'll check to a replay and we'll have a little bit of look at what unfolded there. The 85 there, Tony Roffey as well, getting caught in that. Things up the front, a little bit sketchy.
You saw Peter Madsen slid up just a little bit, leading that inside lane, and he was able to let Craig Roffey get to the inside. That ended up losing Peter a few spots. And you see that's when things really start to get... Yeah, and there's a wreck happening towards the back. Oh, man.
Unfortunate for Neil. The innocent bystander there. Getting caught just in the rear. And we got a two-car block train there of Scott McClintock, Adam Malone for the Roffies. Yep, the
so far
curse has struck well tonight, hasn't it?
Well, so at least at that point, didn't look like he got a whole lot of damage, if any. Just when he kind of spins out a shot, not sure if he was able to keep it out of the wall or not.
Well, he went into pit road though as well, so that would have been closed. So we're going to give him a penalty as well.
I've not seen a black flag. Yeah, you see the bumpers back off for the 80 of Matty Raymond. Now he needs just a little more calamity to get back on the lead lap here.
Yeah, well, I don't think he'll get 2 more cautions out of this. But again, we got those 3 lucky dogs, so he could be in with a chance.
Yeah, I wouldn't tempt fate. They might end up taking that as a challenge.
Depends who he's paid off tonight in the field. Last season's champ there, Wellman, sitting back in 8th, and Andy Barber up in 4th there. And the champ, Craig Roffey, in 2nd. So we might as well just start calling everyone champs. We've got too many champs now.
So now we're double file. Ooh. 1 to green. It'll be interesting to see what Madsen's going to do here. We can try to reclaim the lead of this race.
We need Matsson's fan club in the chat going off. Where is he? Where's his fan club? He's up in third and 5 laps to go, and we've got no Mattson chair club. No. Well, once more, the pace car lights are off. Todd Maxfield going to take us to the green. Craig Roffey alongside. Troy Davidson just in behind Todd Maxfield. Third car back. And you got Andy Barber, Ryan Barber lined up there. They were trying to make that third line work. So we'll see if they can do that once more. Craig Roffey's going to need a pretty good jump on this start. That third line's going to come alive real quick, I think. You got Wellman in behind the Barbers as well. And there we go. So, Todd Maxfield away. Craig Roffey getting a pretty good jump.
See, he went down, tried to side draft a little bit. Didn't work, and he's fall back in line. Meanwhile, wait for all the lines to build up the energy. It's a whole lot of spread out right now.
Well, not sure what happened there, but the Barbers have just gone backwards off that restart.
Yeah, not sure if they got a lot too much wheel spin there. But here we go. Now we're side by side.
I don't know what's happened there.
Maybe Junior
connection?
Just dropped. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, they both lost connection. Oh my goodness, that is. Oh, that is.
Oh, he's sitting in prime position. Tom Pritchard on the wall. But everyone's playing on. 3 to go. And we got some lap traffic coming up too. 3 wide with lap traffic. Here we go.
This can only end well.
Todd Maxfield, Craig Roffey, Gary Wellman, your 3 front runners. And here comes the lap traffic. 3 to go. Ticking over to 2. Ooh, we're going to be squeezing through here. Oof.
Unbelievable. I have no idea how we survive that.
By
Mother of
skin
mercy.
of their teeth. Oh, just sent me
there it
around.
is. Oh, a huge wreck. That is major damage to my Olo.
Ooh-wee. Chuck to a replay. Have a look at that one. Maybe a push went wrong straight across into the wall.
And I think that's Wellman. Yeah, that's Wellman.
Wellman's got a little bit of damage there.
A little bit. I'd say it was more than a little bit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meatball for Wellman.
Yeah.
Well, if there's any consolation the Barbers can take from this, it's the fact that Wellman is also going to be starting in a points hole here.
Well, I mean, if they could get back in, depending on the damage, they might be able to pick up a spot on Wellman, but not sure on that one. And we could see another caution yet, so rejoin would be a good thing for them if they can get back in.
Yeah, it took out a lot of cars. See Tom Pritchard driving up to his spot in line with the seriously damaged Camaro.
Well, who's going to take this one home? Anyone's guess at the moment. Craig Roffey looking pretty good at the front. Todd Maxfield's been looking good. Caleb O'Connor's been having a great run with Pete Matson as well. So,
and what's interesting is that we had the top 5 are, I believe, all different teams. You got Rogue, Simboys, I believe O'Connor's Fox 1, Peter Matson's team, and then SRM in 5th with Phelps.
and a few more Simboys there. Well, there's another wave around for Matty Ray. So if we can get another caution, look out. It could happen.
It could, and I hope everyone has a enough fuel for this first attempt at the green-white checkered.
Well, good night, Ryan. See you next week.
Yeah, bummer there,
Unfortunate
fellas.
there with the connection, yeah. Yep, that's super speedways for you. You either dealt a good hand or a really bad hand. So,
Yeah, you never know what's going to get you, the big one or connection issues.
I mean, or you could have a pretty clean night and come away with an average placing. So, usually it's just one of those ones where you're happy to finish, isn't it?
Pretty much.
Well, pace car light's still on, so should be going off now. There they go. So we'll form up again. Got we got one more or 2 more green whites. It's the first one. So got 2 more up our sleeve.
We could even break 100 laps.
Well, again, is Peter Matson going to need fuel? If we go for another caution. Alrighty, well, Craig Roffey, Todd Maxfield, Caleb O'Connor, Peter Matson, Ruben Phelps still there in 5th, so we got a few Simboys cars in behind, so we'll see if they can do something, try and help Todd Maxfield up the front there.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me if you see those two jump out in the 3rd lane and Maxfield try to jump out in front of them. Try to get the 3 cars Simboys train to the front.
Well, there goes pace car, and we'll see. Craig Roffey's going. A little bit of a jump there on Todd Maxfield.
Yeah, the being able to just kind of roll into the throttle, not having to dump it with all that wheel spin, that's just such a huge advantage for Craig. And right now it's looking even better as they're 3 wide behind him for second.
Ooh.
Whoa, boy.
Caleb O'Connor now at the front on the outside. Peter Matson going the 3 wide. Coming back in.
Oh, no!
Oh, there's Caleb O'Connor
up
on
into
the fence.
the wall!
Phelps off. Oh, they're holding it. We're still going.
Oh, we got another Foxwood car in the wall. How the...
We're white flag. Phelpsy up to 3rd.
He's going to have a monster run here. Just where does he go with it?
Well, even the brake lights coming on. That run in by and Roffey. Looking pretty strong. It's the battle of no bumpers in behind.
No kidding. Got the modified race in the back. I don't think Matson's going to have enough.
Oh, Matson's slowing down. Phelpsy out in front. Roffey.
Oh,
no. Phelpsy's going to keep it going, but the inside.
Oh, my goodness.
The inside's out.
It's Phelps. What a finish.
Ooh-wee. We need a replay on that finish, I think, to try and unfold that one.
Yeah, Phelps played that to perfection. Was able to time jumping out of line behind Roffey perfectly and was able to get enough of a bump from Matson to just push him out a little bit ahead of Roffey, and even all the dooring at the line from both cars just was not enough. Phelps brings it home.
Yeah, that push there from Phelpsy to push him and Roffey through so he could make that gap to pop out in front of Matson there. And then the elbows were out there.
Yeah.
Nicely done there for Ruben.
Man, that was very nearly a gruesome crash at the end.
So who won the battle of no bumpers? That's what
and the modified champion is.
Alrighty, well, that's round 1 done. We'll go to a quick air break. We'll run through our finishing positions and we'll get our podium up in the booth for a chat. So stay tuned.
Need reliable electrical solutions you can count on? The UES group of companies has got you covered. From electrical installations and repairs through to all your compliance and tagging requirements, United Electrical and United Essential Solutions are here to help. Whether it's commercial electrical projects or home renovations, United Electrical can help make it happen. Need to secure your investment with an automatic gate? We can be there from the start of manufacturing right through to the final installation. We even offer excavation services to reduce the need to employ multiple trades. Need to get your electrical equipment tagged to meet compliance? Our United Essential Solutions team are here to help. Appliance tagging, emergency lighting, switchboard inspections, building compliance? Look no further than United Essential. UES Group is 100% Australian owned and operated. We pride ourselves on our customer service and commitment. Visit uests.com.au or call 1300 122 598 to learn more. Or find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Here at TWRS, we're always here to help our squad when they need a little push in the right direction. That's just who we are. We're a beautifully diverse group of goofballs dedicated to driving fake race cars as fast as possible. And we continue to push each other to the front using the power of nonsense. We have one of the strongest NASCAR programs on the service, and you can access it all for $24.99 a month. And we just released individual subscriptions for $14.99 a month for each NASCAR vehicle. We also just added a Rallycross program, and our IndyCar program is taking off as well. So come join the weird side. We have speed and cookies. Cookies are not included in some locations.
Alrighty, welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in for round one of the UES Group OzOvals V8 Supercar Series here. We've got our unofficial results on screen there. Ruben Phelps taking home round one win at Daytona Super Speedway. Craig Roffey coming home in second. Christopher Finlay in third. Caleb O'Connor's debut race home in fourth. Nice finish there. Peter Matson in fifth. Troy Davidson in sixth. Todd Maxfield seventh. Daniel Blinko in eighth. Adam Malone ninth. Nicholas Walsh, your top 10.
And then we got Kim Raffey finishing 11th, Scott McClintock in 12th, 13th for Tom Pritchard, Tony Raffey in 14th, and Matty Ray rounding out the top 15. Giuseppe Maiolo, Barry Neal, Gary Wellman, Jacob Dean, and Andy Barber round out the top 20. Ryan Barber, Shane Raffey, Derek Jacobs, and Kay Donnelly round out your finishing order.
Alrighty, well, we've got our podium waiting for us in the green room, so we'll get to our third place up into the Everything Simulated booth, and we'll kick off with Christopher Finlay. How you going, Chris?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you guys?
Yeah, good. Been a while since spoke to you, so good to see you back on track and podium as well.
Yeah, I was only just saying to the other boys that only just got back on after a 6-month lapse in membership, so it's good to be back.
Yeah, good way to come back, isn't it? Third place and podium, kick off the season. So, planning on doing a full season run with us?
Definitely going to try. Just see how the weekends play out going forward, but yeah, absolutely going to try.
Yeah, nice. Now, hopefully, we'll see you each week, and definitely third place. Strong start to the season, so got to keep that momentum going.
Yeah, definitely going to try and keep the momentum going. Would have been nice to go a couple of steps higher on that podium, but we'll take it first race back.
Yeah. How'd you find the car and everything tonight?
The car was pretty good. The single car pace was almost as good as group pace tonight. It was a little bit weird there. The drafting didn't seem to play much into it. And then there was also some games going on where people were slowing down at the front, and so single cars could get back closer to the group.
Yeah, probably a bit of fuel saving, but I don't know how much that really helped anyway. Maybe a lap or two, but again, come those final laps and those cautions, it's anyone's game anyway. So
yeah, that's it. I got fairly lucky that there was a few gaps that opened up on that last lap and a half that just managed to weave my way forward.
Well, seas parted for you, and you come over third, so well done. We'll let you have a shout out to your sponsors.
Yeah, just give a shout out to United Electrical Solutions, Hot Toddy's Heating Installs. Also, shout out to Cabo for the new paints on the cars. They look amazing. Out here running a little bit different than what we normally do.
Yeah, they're going back to black on those paints. Sort of what you boys started with in the paint job schemes, and then went all colourful, and yeah, sort of going back to the roots a little bit there. But yeah, still sticking with your individual colours as well, with the logos and the wheels, so they still stand out a bit.
Yeah, that's it. So still a little bit of colour there, but yeah, it's nice to get back into that matte black car.
Yeah, it does look good, and even on my screen, it almost looks like a gunmetal grey or something. It's pretty good. So we'll let you go and celebrate, and I'm sure there's some words between team members as well from Sim Boys on some incidents tonight. So we'll let you boys go and party and have at it.
Yeah, you know how we are. We like to race hard, so it's all fun.
Yeah, easy. Well, we'll see you next week, and good job on third place.
Yeah, thank you. Talk to you next week.
Cheers, mate. That was Christopher Finlay for third place here at Daytona, round 1, and we'll pass you over to James.
Yes, sir. Craig, James in the booth. You got a copy?
Hey, fellas. How you going?
Going all right. It was a heck of a run there for you. Just take us through that final lap. Did you have any sort of strategy going into it, or is it just traditional super speedway, waiting to see whatever happens?
It's always hard starting at the front on a restart with a couple laps to go, because you know what's coming. I just tried to block as much as I could, but I didn't want to block too much because then I'll turn myself and whatever. But ended up on the podium for the first round, so it's good. And to get a pole, it's good.
Yeah, it's a huge start to the season points-wise. You know, being able to not only survive the unpredictable Daytona, but getting a podium on top of that. All those big points compared to the top 2 in the championship last season, not getting good points through this one.
Yeah, it's a bit unlucky. The barber's disconnected. Obviously, they're in the same house, and something happened. And I'm not sure what happened, Gary. He got involved in an accident or something. That's unlucky for him. But yeah, like I said, it's good to start off the season with a second and a pole.
Yeah, and now that we're through the chaos of Daytona, what are you looking forward to for next week?
Fortunately, I won't be here next week. I'm going on holiday. So I'll be back in 2 weeks. All right, so the other road boys will be in, but I won't be, so I'll be taking my provisions.
Yeah, sounds like you're looking forward to vacation, but yeah, awesome job out there tonight. Any sponsors, plugs, and shout-outs you'd like to give?
Yeah, big ups to Chris from 19 Racing for doing all that paints. Yeah, awesome job. He's done a wicked job. They look sick. MD Sports sticking with us for another year. All you guys in the booth, Kobe, everyone behind the scenes, all the series sponsors. It's good to go for another season. Hopefully this one stays a bit cleaner, and yeah, we can all get through it and have some fun and a bit of banter along the way.
Yes, sir. Well, we appreciate you, Craig, and hopefully we're talking to you again in a couple weeks after the vacation.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, there's your runner-up, and now Paul's gonna talk to our race winner.
Alrighty, well, that's none other than Ruben Phelps. So how you going, Ruben?
Yeah, howdy, fellas.
Well, first race of the season and first place finish. So good start there for you. I know last season was hard to get any wins and was hard fought. So good way to kick off the new season with a win.
Oh yeah, for sure. And about a month ago, I wasn't sure where I was going to be with the whole iRacing because my old PC crashed my pedals are playing up, so you can imagine the expenses I've had to. And of course, I can't use the VR anymore, so that's all over. So, so it's all fresh equipment now. So, so other than that, yeah, good start with the new stuff.
Well, looks like it was a good expense claim there for first place. So, talk us through that finish there. You've given Craig Roffey a bit of a push there and managed to force a bit of a gap on that outside line for you to pop out into.
Yeah, it was. I mean, when I got to restart fifth, I was like, everybody goes to the outside to get the draft because there's a good slingshot from the top. But obviously, if it stalls out, it stalls out. So if everybody goes up to the top, hopefully there's enough draft on the bottom to go past them and sort of get myself in the position. That's obviously what I'd ended up getting. And then I thought, okay, Craig Roffey's there. I wanted to go, but then I thought, nah, I'll wait till off 4. But thankfully, I just got enough gap in front of the rest of the pack to actually do a slingshot off 4, which then miraculously I somehow got on the bumper of Peter there, and of course he sort of gave me that initial bump to help me sort of merge ahead, and then Roffey ended up down the track and came back up into about my left corner panel, and then we both just got stuck on each other, and then voila, there I got to the line. So it's a whole matter of everything going on.
Yeah, it was a pretty wild finish there, but good to make that gap there for yourself, pushing Roffey, and yeah, obviously hard fought win there for you to try and bring home that dub. So unfortunate there for Matty Ray early on in the start of the race, getting caught up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Obviously when you don't have a teammate sort of around you sort of got to fend for yourself and work it all out. And I guess, I mean, about 90 million close calls in that race with the wrecks, so were right in front of me and somehow I missed them. So I guess all my luck was probably worn out for the year, I think.
Yeah, saw a big swerve there when that early caution come out. So, yeah, good things to avoid that stuff. And, yeah, obviously keep the car clean for a victory. So, we'll let you have a shout out to your sponsors.
Of course, SRM Australia, Matty Ray for tonight. Of course, TWOS James there. And, of course, Cut 6 Sticker Co., Scotch's Race Fuel. And, obviously, Moondog. And our two charities of TS Streets Australia and Australia Alopecia.
Alrighty, well, thank you, Ruben, and good job on first race, first place. So, well done, and hopefully we'll see you in the booth again next week.
Yep, first race of the year is a good way to start.
Indeed. So, we won't really run through championship points because there's no point after only one race. It's the way everyone finished. But what a race as usual. Super Speedways there, James. Good way to kick off the season. And anyone's guess on who was going to come home with that win?
Yeah, it was a heck of a finish there right at the end. Like the margin of victory you saw was hardly anything. Just a absolutely incredible finish. And yeah, heck of a way to start out the season.
Well, we bringing you plenty more racing action throughout the season. So now if you want to join and get amongst it, there's the league ID there, 10491. So look up OzOvals V8 Supercar Racing and jump in with the boys, go for a spin. Shout out to our sponsors this season once more. So UES Group, the TWR, so Team Watson Racing Setups, 131 Retro Radio Network there. And I know I'm missing one here somewhere. Everything Simulated, that's the one I was thinking of. But yeah, next week we head to Charlotte Motor Speedway. So it'll be another fast track, fast action packed race.
Sure.
Well, from myself, Paul Jackson, thanks James Watson joining me in the booth tonight. Kobe Jordan in behind the cameras. Inside Lane Productions putting on the show once more. So thanks everyone for tuning in tonight and joining us for round one kickoff. And we'll catch you next week at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
You experience the silence and the serenity, but then the suspense builds as you anticipate a field of 600 horsepower V8s dominating on NASCAR ovals. This is the OzOvals V8 Supercar Oval Racing Series. Are you ready?
And we are under green here at Phoenix Raceway. Oh, blown motor. Stick a fork in him, he's done. A little bit of karma being served up there, I think. Oh, they've taken each other out there across the infield. This is just tragic.